18 new large-scale production facilities opened in Russia in October. The rate of industrial production continues to grow. According to Rostat, the index of industrial production in September amounted to 105.6% compared to September last year. For 9 months, the production index reached 103.3%. The manufacturing sector is growing at a faster pace, 110.9%. The production of machine building complex shows the highest rates of development, and the majority of new capacities in the reporting month were also commissioned in machine building and metalworking. In total, in October of the 23rd year in Russia, according to the information of the site Made at Us, opened 18 new production facilities with construction costs in each more than 100 million rubles. Smaller productions were not included in the survey. This includes the opening of 6 large production facilities with investments of over 1 billion rubles each. So, a new plant for the production of equipment for non-ferrous metallurgy was opened in Krasnoyarsk. This is the plant of the Magnetic Hydrodynamics Research and Production Center. The company plans to produce import substituting equipment and components for non-ferrous metallurgy. The launch of the new plant will make it possible to manufacture products for the production of non-ferrous metal alloys and non-ferrous metal products. Last year, the plant received a soft loan for 100 million rubles to modernize its production facilities. As a result, 50 new jobs were created at the company. A new foundry was opened at Kurgan Light Plant. The new shop will manufacture housings for light fixtures. It is equipped with 2 automatic aluminium alloy die casting machines with locking force. Both machines have a high level of automation. They make it possible to produce products up to 1,700 millimeters long and weighing up to 32 kilograms with precise geometric shapes and high surface quality. The total amount of investment in the creation of the shop amounted to 100 million rubles. 56 of them were allocated by the regional government. The new production has created 40 jobs. A plant for the production of pipeline devices was opened in Novgorod. The plant was opened by the NBM group of companies. The production facilities are deployed on the area of 3,000 square meters, where it is planned to produce pipeline valves for the oil, chemical and gas industries. The total amount of investments at the first stage amounted to 400 million rubles. It is planned to create up to 100 new jobs. The Tver Carriage Works, abbreviated TVZ, part of TMH, has launched a new equipment shop to work on the development of new car models. The project to set up a new machinery shop was implemented at the enterprise as part of TMH's investment program. Its volume for the 2023 year is almost 3.5 billion rubles. The shop was launched without reducing the rate of fulfillment of the main production plan. A new workshop for the production of joints for polyethylene pipes started operating in Vologda. It was launched by IMMIT. The fittings will be manufactured there. A fitting is a connecting part of a pipeline, which is used for branching, bends, transitions to another diameter, as well as when it is necessary to frequently assemble and disassemble pipes. The parts range in diameter from 32 mm to 315 mm. Investments in the project amounted to 200 million rubles. 40 jobs have been created at the company. Amkador's plant was opened in Ufa. The Amkador Agidel plant was built in Ufa in 9 months. The plant will produce modern grain drying complexes for small farms and large agricultural holdings. The cost of construction of the plant, agricultural equipment, amounted to 3 billion rubles. Grunwald has launched a new plant with a capacity of 300 trailer units per month. The new production site is located in the Prigolsky microdistrict in the western part of Kaliningrad. The plant will produce the entire range of curtain cider and refrigerated semi-trailers. It is also home to the Center of Competence for Trunkline Technology, Design Office and Technical Services responsible for the development of this area. The new 8,800 square meter production facility was the second largest production facility in Grunwald. Investments in the plant were previously estimated at 400 million rubles. In total, the investment projects envisage the creation of more than 300 new jobs. A telematics equipment manufacturing plant was opened in the Oral Special Economic Zone. A new plant, 3 Points Manufacturing, for the production of telematics equipment for car manufacturers opened on the territory of the Special Economic Zone, Oral, in the Emtsensk district of the Oral region. The company is engaged in production of telematics equipment and GPS-GLONASS equipment for transportation monitoring. The capacity of 3 Points Manufacturing reaches 960,000 products per year. For 6 months of the current year, the actual volume of investments amounted to 162 million rubles. Today, the company employs about 60 employees. A plant of nonwoven materials is launched in the Tula region. A modern complex for the production of these materials was opened in Kiryesk, Tula region in the Uzlovaya Fez. 3 lines have been launched at the plant. The production line allows to produce up to 5,500 tons of needle punch geotextiles per year. The line produces DARNID geotextile fabrics made of polyester fiber under the brands DARNID Eco. Spunbond production is carried out on 2 high-tech lines. Almost 1 billion rubles was allocated for the project implementation. Created 136 jobs. A processing plant of an AZRF resident was launched in Severodvinsk. On October 18, the technical startup of the line for the production of oil distillers from recycled materials took place. The project was realized by a resident of the Arctic zone. Commissioning of the new industrial site will help to solve the environmental problem related to the utilization of this kind of secondary raw materials. Per month, the line allows to turn up to 1,000 tons of used machine oil into base oils, the basis for the production of new industrial oils. For example, in transformer oils, 10%. The volume of investment in the project amounted to more than 170 million rubles. 14 new jobs were created at the company. The Novotrolsky Garden Factory launched production of gas blocks. The new cellular aerated block workshop was built in 1 year. Its design capacity is 200,000 cubic meters of blocks annually. The demand for such products in the region is high. An average of 1 million square meters of housing is commissioned in the Orenburg region per year. Investments in the project were previously estimated at 800 million rubles. Autoclaved aerated concrete is referred to as artificial synthesized stone. The products are held at a temperature of 191 degrees and under a pressure of 12 atmospheres. This gives them insulating properties. Such material is suitable for the construction of both internal and external walls. The Technoplant has commissioned a complex for the production of stone wool substrates. In Krasnoye Sulin, Rostov region, the Technoplant commissioned a new complex for the production of stone wool substrates. The cost of the project amounted to almost 500 million rubles. The company has installed modern Russian equipment with fully automated production lines. They are custom designed. This will allow us to ensure consistently high product quality, quickly reconfigure the equipment, change the assortment and produce small batches of different geometries. The plant plans to produce more than 160,000 cubic meters of modern automotive materials for greenhouse complexes. Dawn Agro Materials will replace imported analogs in the volume of up to 15% of the market in Russia. Nornickel launched the first line of the sulfur program. The 25th of October in the year 2023 became the official date of the launch of the sulfur program at the Nadezhda Metallurgical Plant, abbreviated as NMP. This is the largest environmental project in Russia developed by Nornickel. The first line of equipment will reduce sulfur dioxide emissions by almost 5.5 times. The remaining equipment will be placed in service in year 2024 and will reduce total emissions from the current 1 million tons to 197,000 tons. 3 shops with a stuffing of 900 pieces of various equipment have been built and put into operation. In one shop, sulfuric acid is produced from waste gases. In another, in a huge mill, crushed and mixed with water from the vernal pool. In the third, the resulting liquids are mixed. The sulfur program's workshops are 90% equipped with Russian components. MMC Nornickel's total investment in the sulfur program exceeds 180 billion rubles. 120 billion rubles of this amount has already been invested. A modern plant for the production of hydrogen peroxide was launched in Chuvashia. Volga Peroxide launched this plant in Novochebokssarsk. This is the first Russian production of hydrogen peroxide using modern anthracene technology. The new plant will make it possible to almost completely replace imports in meeting the needs of the pulp and paper and textile, chemical, mining and metallurgical, medical, perfume and cosmetics and food industries. The total investment of Org Synthesis Group in the new high-tech production facility amounted to 11 billion rubles. A plant for the production of polymer resins was launched in Bashkiria. It was launched on the territory of advanced development of the Neftekamsk Tor. The total investment of the project amounted to 320 million rubles. 48 jobs were created. The new facility will produce binder components for the production of paints and coatings for a wide range of applications, including industrial, automotive, primers and coatings, and construction materials. Production of new power supplies was launched in Sergiev Posad, near Moscow. Tryon, the manufacturer of Russia's first digital power supplies for LED lighting, has launched a pilot site in Sergiev Posad. The products are designed using domestic digital microcircuits. Investments in the project amount to 300 million rubles. Cable plant Quebec's opened a new workshop in Revda, Sverdlovsk region. The opening of the new shop allowed to create more than 80 new workplaces equipped with modern equipment. Quebec's is a modern high-tech enterprise for the production of cable and wire products. The plant is included in the list of the largest taxpayers, is one of the backbone enterprises of the Urals. Production of shut-off valves for the oil and gas industry was launched in St. Petersburg. A new plant for the production of shut-off valves capable of operating in extremely high and low temperatures was launched at the site of the Kingisepp Machine Building Plant Production Holding in the Nevsky district of St. Petersburg. The purchase of production technology and machine park, as well as personnel training, cost 2 billion rubles. In total, 18 new large-scale industries were opened during the month of October 2023. In terms of investment sources, 17 enterprises are Russian capital and 1 enterprise is foreign and mixed capital.